Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. We stand for the national anthem of France. Well, that was impressive. Match that. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Olise. Keeper sends it forward. And help's available out wide. Now the counter. Now it's Haaland. He's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Kamavinga. Olise. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Forward it goes. Chouameni, Saliba, Olise. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hernandez. Saliba gets it out to the wing. Olise hoists it forward. He's left his man. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Chance to cross here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Rabiot switches it towards the other side. Kamavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
What a ball this is! Goes for goal! Kamavinga. He's gone for it! Goal! France! There is the breakthrough!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
France get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Rabiot. Olise plays it out to the flank. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. Could be a chance here. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Olise. Camavinga collects the ball from behind. Tries to get it clear. Back into the middle. Good clearance and very necessary. Koundé. Rabiot. Is there any... It's Rabiot! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is the perfect opportunity. Dembele! Knocks it away. Drives it towards the front. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mbappe gets it back. Mbappe is fouled. Now it's Haaland. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. Dembele. A really good feat. And that's one way to annoy his teammates. Odegaard. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Camavinga, a scorer already in the game. Tries to get it forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a throw. And it's Rabiot. This is promising. Olise! It's bounced out! Olise. Oh, real chance! It's anyone's ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
France deserve to be ahead, and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half, and a good solid win.
France leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. In with the challenge. No question, that's a foul. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. That's a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's got options out wide.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Charlotte with the foul. Hernandez. Maya. So still just a goal between them. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Chouameni. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Olise. Mbappe. Oh, good interception. Charlotte. And now the breakaway. Haaland takes the long option.
Norway showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
How about a shot? And it's played forward. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Mbappe. It's come loose. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Hernandez battles to win it back. Mbappe hoists it forward. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Chouameni goes looking.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd...
Massive leap! So close to drawing level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Hernandez. Zaire Emery. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Norway making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So that's two now without reply. Dembele. Olise. Shoots! Ryerson. It's gone out for a throw-in. Norway making another change here. Ryerson. France still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. Shapes to shoot! Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Hernandez. Forward it goes. Norway keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Zaire Emery. Hernandez. Ødegaard. Ødegaard plays it forward. Bob. It's a good foot in there. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Plays it out to the wing. Olise. There will be 4 extra minutes. Dembele. Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Ødegaard. And that will be the final act. France did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.